Hi guys, welcome back to the channel, and welcome to some exciting news on the War Thunder front. So, got some gameplay for you to see in the background, keeps you entertained, something to look at. But Gaijin have announced some BR changes, so I'm going to go through them, let you know what I think and what they are. They're for AB, RB and SB, so we'll go through all three wherever they get changed, and I'll let you know. Cool, right, let's get started. First up, IS-6. Old battle rating of 7.0, getting moved to 7.3. Thank the Lord. How long have we been waiting for this? A long time. So hopefully that'll balance it out a little bit better. You won't see it quite so much, and you won't see 10 of them going across the battlefield just winning the game in 2 minutes. Not that it is overpowered, it is. It's the armour. It's so bouncy, you've got to hit it just right to get the kill. And if it's on the move, it's hard. So 7.3, yeah, going to balance it out quite nicely, I think. Next up, that was AB, RB and SP, by the way. Yeah, there's all across the board. Next up, the SG-122, arcade only, gone from 3.3 down to 3. I don't know. It's arcade. I don't play arcade really, but the 122 is a nice tank. But the slow reload does let it down. Next up, the T-55A. This is across the board. Started off at 8.3, it's moving to 8.7. Yes. So, that's going to be one of the top tiers. Still a rank 5 vehicle, but 8.7. Haven't played it, but I think it's a good tank. I've heard good things about it, so it's probably still right where it's going. Next up, T-64A 1971. This is across the board again. Gone from 8.7 to battle rating 9. Yes, so we've got a 9.0 tank now. So this is an excellent tank. Good all-rounder, quick, manoeuvrable, good gun, good front armour. Yeah, so it's going to be a top tier tank anyway. So 9.0, we're going to spread it out a little bit. Make it so you don't see him all the time. Nice. Next up, IT1. Gone from 8.3 to 8.7 across the board. Thank you. Hate the IT1. It's always killing me. Hate it. Haven't got one. I want one. But yeah. So they're going to spread out the top tiers a little bit more. Just so like the 7.0s and 7.7s don't get ruffles up all the binging time. This is nice. Cool. So now on to the Germans. So we've got the Panzer IIIe, a low tier tank. This is across the board again. It's going from battle rating 2 to 1.7. Yeah, fair enough. So it does get owned a little bit, the Panzer IIIs, poor little bugger. But yeah, it's a nice little tank. I might give it another go. Next up, after that, German Panzer IIIF. And the Panzer IIIJ as well, actually been moved. So the Panzer IIIF's been moved from 2.3 down to 2 across the board. And the Panzer IIIJ AB only from 2.7 to 2.3. So they're just down tiering the Panzer IIIs a little bit because they are getting owned a little bit. But they are, I like the Panzer IIIs, they're good little tanks. The gun's a bit underpowered, a bit weak on the older side armour. Front armour's not too bad. Good little tanks. After that, the Sturra Emil. RB only. Going from 6.0 down to 5.7. Wow, that'll make it quite... Oh, and SB as well, sorry. My eyes frying. Look at this board here. It's, it's not working. So 6.0 to 5.7. The Sturra is a nice tank, or tank destroyer. Slow reload. Great gun. Crap armour. But it's that sort of vehicle where you sit at the back and snipe. So going down to 5.7 is going to crucify me even more. So, yeah. Does it have a favour? Is it necessary? I don't really think so, but yeah, we'll just give it a try. Next up, Russian T-54 1947. Now this is AB and RB only. SB stand the same. It's going from 7.3 to 7.7. Oh, okay. T-54 is a nice tank. It is a bit overpowered at 7.3. The gun does cripple everyone, and its armour is very, very trolly indeed. So we call it trolly. Yeah, we call it trolly. So 7.7, it's going to see things like the Maus and leopards more. So yeah, it'll hold its own. It's fine. After that, we have the M22 Locust for the Americans. This is AB and simulator mode only. It's going from 2.0 to 1.7 in AB and 2.7 to 2 in SB. Never realised it was 2.7 in SB in the first place. There you go. So the M22 will be even more playable in arcade mode. I actually have some footage that I'm going to put up later on of us in the squad game. In arcade mode, yes, in arcade mode, in a Locust. It's actually quite funny. Not a lot of talking goes on because it's so concentrated on trying to get around them corners. Such a quick little thing. Right. M24 Shafi, another American. I don't know if that's the American one and the Japanese one, but it's getting lowered. Let's have a look, see about that. So it's going from 3.7 to 3.3 across the board. Nice. That's a good little tank. The gun does struggle a bit at 3.7. And at 3.3 it will be amazing, I think. Especially you get down the down tier. Yeah, yeah. Good quick tank. Light armour. But you can spin around the battlefield. And then no one really notices you. You can hide it. Get the flank shots in. Good little tank. I do like that one. When it's down to 3.3, I'll definitely take that out again and give it another shot. Up next, the American M4A1 Bulldog. Oh, nice. Going from 6.3 down to 6. That's RB and simulator mode only. Yeah, I like the Bulldog. That's going to rule of that being that 6.0. 6.3, you need the higher round, the AP round to make a difference, but 6.0 you can see 5.0 tanks in that. Wow. That little thing. Nice. Up next, the American M551 Sheridan. This is across the board from 8 to 8.3. Makes a difference to that tank because its armour's so crap. It's amazing. And its gun kills everything. So, yeah, 8.3 is fine for it. It's no problem. Going to get killed at 7.0. 5.0 get killed. That's, I reckon reserve tanks can kill it. So it makes no difference. It's a quick little tank. But it's got that rocket launcher, or the ATGM gun, also fires heat rounds. So the ATGM does a lot of damage. Yes, do like that tank. Up next, the American M4A3 105. This is across the board, going from 3.7 to 3.3. That makes it a lot more playable. It's a nice tank, nice gun. Got a lot of the shots. That's the little short barrel one. 105 rounds. But the reload time cripples it at 3.7, going down to 3.3. Yeah, give it a bit more of a chance. So that's good. Actually, no, look at it properly. NRB is going from 3.3 to 3. It's only at 3.7 in AB and SB. So 3.3 to 3 in RB. Wow. Okay. Up next, the American T95 is going from 6.7 to 7.0. That's in realistic and simulator mode only. I haven't played the T95 yet. I've played their his little brother, the T28. We've got the T95. But I think the gun's good enough to handle 7.0. Of course, they just spread everybody out a little bit across the 9.0 now by the looks of it, which is nice. Means you won't. The games won't be so big, but hopefully you won't get ruffle stomped at the lower tiers. When you're at the bottom tier, you won't get your head kicked in quite so badly. Right, up next, the Russian T10M, across the board, is going from 8.0 to 8.3 in arcade and realistic. Simulator mode, 7.7 to 8.3. Okay, so it's getting up tiered. I haven't got the T10 yet, but hopefully soon enough, touch wood. I'll give that a try. I've heard good things about it, good armour, good gun. Not so fast, but yeah, 8.3 is fine. Up next, the American M60. I haven't got this tank either, so I can't give it honest opinion. Never played it. From 8.0 to 7.7. That's in arcade and realistic mode only. So 7.7. So they're moving them around to make it a bit more competitive. After that, the American M60A1 AOS from 8.0 to 8.3. That's in arcade and realistic mode. In simulator mode, it's gone from 7.7 to 8.3. Brings it in line with their T10 as always. And up next, the M60A1 Rise P. It is a 8.3 at the minute. It's moving to 8.7 across the board. So it brings it up for the big boys. And after that, we've got the MBT-70. Yep. Brand new tanks getting moved already. is at 8.7, going to 9.0 across the board. Okay, so yeah, it's one of the best tanks in the game anyway, so it's going to be the best tank at 9.0 instead of 8.7. Fair enough. M60A2 is 8.0 at the minute across the board, getting moved to 8.3. Fair enough. It can handle itself. They're basically just shifting everybody up, spreading them up a little bit like we asked a long time ago. But yeah, all the big boys are getting moved up. Leopard 1, this is interesting. In arcade mode, it's going from 7.7 down to 7.3. And in RB, moved from 8.0 to 7.7. Ooh, okay. And in simulator mode, it's getting left where it is. So 7.7 tank. Fair enough, it is getting owned a little bit at the minute because it's light armour. Everyone can one-shot it. But it is a quick little tank. It's a nice tank. But in reverse, the Leopard A1A1 is 8.0 at the minute. It's getting moved to 8.3 across the board. So spread them out a little bit. Okay. Up next, the KPZ70, of course, is 8.7, getting moved to 9, in line with its brother, the MPT70. Fair enough. It's a good tank. 9.0, not a problem. Up next, the T-26-4. Okay, that's the one. That's the little Russian with a heavy, big howitzer gun. Is 1.3, getting moved to 1. Yeah, it's not that great anyway. The one-shot capability is nice, but it's hard to aim. Slow reload time, easily killed. 1.0, yep, makes it a lot more playable. Up next, the M56. This is arcade only. 6.7 to 6.3. That's because it gets, if you see it, you kill it. Yeah, especially in arcade mode. God, you can see the name tag, you can pop a shot through anything, can't you? Does it a favour. Up next, the Jagdpanzer 4/5, the little German tank destroyer, based on the Leopard chassis. That is at 7.3 at the minute, being moved down to 7.0. Makes it a lot more playable. Very nice too. Yeah, the thing's it's got a nice gun, good mobility, crap armour, good front armour, but yeah, it has no turret, so 7.0, it brings it down a little bit. After that, we have the Russian Jagdpanzer 2. It is at 8.0 at the minute. It's moving to 8.3. Okay, still got the ATGMs moving up a bit. And also the Russian Jagdpanzer 2 Hot is moving from 8.3 to 9.0. I haven't played either of these tanks, so I'm not too sure, but okay. I'm pretty sure the second one can hold its own. If it's the Russian Jagdpanzer 2 is the one with you mouse aim, 8.3, yeah, fair enough. If it's the one when you move do it with the keyboard, I don't know so much. Okay, up next, the British Churchill Mark 1, going from 3.3 to 3.0. That's in RB and sim mode only. Good job, really, because that thing is, well, it's not a bad tank. It's good armour, great armour. Trolls the crap out of things. But its gun's terrible. Oh my god, what a nightmare. So, that does it a favour. Can actually get a kill or two. I might take it out again. Right, after that, the British Swing Fire, go from 8.0 to 8.3. Of course, that's an ATGM, or just a rocket launcher. Nothing else to go on with. But yeah, that's across the board. Probably does it a favour. I don't know, actually. Never used a Swing Fire. Don't see it very much on the battlefield. You do get some free kills with that thing. If you see it, you can kill it, no problem. After that, we've got the Striker, going from 8.0 to 8.3 as well across the board. And also the British Matilda Mark II is going from 3.0 to 2.7. That's an RB and simulator mode only. And that's going to make that a tank and a half, isn't it? That's going to be proper tanky trolley armour. Yeah, 2.7. Yeah, okay. After that, the Valentine Mark 9 is going from 3.3 down to 3.0. That's RB and simulator mode as well. Cool. After that, Charioteer Mark 7, here you go, is going from 6.0 to 5.7. That's only in AB. And also we have the Chieftains. So we have the Chieftain Mark 10. Is going from 8.7 to 9.0. So we're top tier tank. That's across the board. Brings that tank in line. And also the Chieftain Mark 5 is going from 8.3 to 8.7 across the board. So that brings that in line as well. And also the M24 is must be the Japanese version. 3.7 down to 3.3 like before. Cool, so it is going to be in line. Also, we have some other changes. We have some tanks moved around the tech tree. The KV-1 Aziz 5 has been moved to a 3rd rank. KV-1E's position has been changed. Has been moved to the 3rd rank under the Soviet Sherman M4A2. Also, the Panzerkampfwagen 2 House H has been moved to the 2nd rank after the Nebel Valzoik. Cool. And the Panzerkampfwagen Churchill's position has been changed. Has been moved to the 3rd rank for the Brumbar. Okay, fair enough. Just means you've a different place to find it on the zone. The M22 Locust, the M5A1 have switched places in the research tree. Oh, okay, fair enough. So the M22 comes first now. And then the T92 and the M56 have switched places too. So you get the T92 first, and the M56 comes after that tank. Fair enough. And the Jagdpanzer 4/5 has been changed with the this has been changed. Will now be after the Stirrer Mill. I've got them both anyway, so I don't care. So there you have it. That's all the changes across the board. I hope you find that interesting or helpful. Let me know down below what you think, what tanks you're going to take out again, what you're going to replay. And yeah, also be kind enough to leave a like, perhaps subscribe to the channel if you want to, and plenty more content coming up. Thank you for watching, guys, and yeah, I will see you next time.